Hey guys, so a very happy new year. I hope everyone's doing really well and everyone's staying warm for the winter. Um, so at the moment, I'm kind of just waiting around for the snow and planning projects for this year. I've got four big projects that I'm going to be doing. One of them, I'm going to be taking down a barn. Um, the other one, I've got to repair the main perimeter fence around the outside. Then I'll be using reclaimed materials to rebuild the fence, and I've got to build a path, and I'm hoping to build a pond as well this year for my ducks that should be behind me. But anyway, guys, that's what I'm up to this year. I won't be starting that until after the snow's possibly come and gone. It's not looking like there's going to be a lot of snow. The temperatures have been pretty funny. And it's already very late in the winter, so might get away without snow this year. Hope not. But anyway, guys, whatever you get up to, a very happy new year. Fireworks went really well. But yeah, have a fantastic time, and I will of course talk to you in the next couple of weeks. So this is what's left of the New Year's fireworks. As you can see, it worked pretty well. What I'd done is this was a sparkler, and as it burned down, see all these holes had fuses for other smaller fireworks, bangers and stuff, all in there. And then there was a rocket on the top here, supported by those nails. And then this one was wound sparkler with lots of bangers. Both of the sparklers, of course, tied on securely just in case they went flying off. And there was another rocket down there. Yeah, as you can see, burned through a little bit. But yeah, did fantastically well. Worked perfectly. I shall be expanding on this idea next year. Hey guys, so been having a few problems with the chainsaw. Yeah, I haven't actually tensioned it up. I've been working on it. I know that's loose. So it turns out during the winter, the fuel is actually a high octane fuel. Petrol, they choose a different octane rating to make it burn better in cars in low temperatures. And what this means is that in your chainsaw, it's going to start overheating very quickly. And what I had to do was come in here and see these three holes. You can just see a screw down the bottom of that one, in the top left hand corner of the screen there. These adjust your carburetor and the fuel amount that they get at different RPMs. What you want to do is come in and for the H, so the H that's there, that responds to this hole, and the L for here. So that's high and low. So this is your high RPM carburetor adjustment. What you want to do is go in there and just turn that all the way to the left during winter, because otherwise your saw is going to start overheating pretty spectacularly. Luckily I noticed in a few seconds, so I didn't run the motor for too long. But yeah, turn those down. If it's stuttering, then turn it up. But every time you get new fuel, just check that your saw's not running too hot, because of course you don't want to be cutting all that firewood by hand, especially in these temperatures. Well, time to say goodbye to the Christmas tree, and say thank you to Mr. Snowman. He's always on the top of the tree. He's done a great job this year. But yeah, the Christmas tree will be coming down, and of course this tree will be planted out, and I'll show you it in the ground once I've taken out everything. Oh, by the way, these were the 3D glasses from Skywalker, if anyone's wondering why I've got glasses on my Christmas tree. But anyway, time to go and get the Christmas boxes and start putting things away. Good morning, guys. So, Happy New Year. Start to a new year here on the Homestead. Still no snow, and no snow predicted. We might get a little bit on Wednesday, but yeah, nothing here at the moment. So, I'm going to start taking advantage of this weather. I mean, it looks a bit grey, but I think it might be time to start taking the roof down on the barn. I'll probably start that next week. But for this week, so that's where I'm living at the moment, in those two rooms, and these two along here currently full of crap. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, as you can see, it's just a room full of crap. Lovely roofing. That's sarcasm, by the way, for anyone that doesn't get that. So I've got to clean all of this out, and then we're going to knock this wall through. I'm going to put a beam up the top, knock a big doorway that goes through into the horrible little kitchenette room next door. We're going to build a bathroom in there and turn this into a nice posh swanky bedroom. But first stage is clean all this crap out. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few days for the start of 2020. This is of course going to be renovated and turned into the bed for that bedroom. But yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic 2020, and I will of course talk to you all throughout the year. Wow, it's the 5th of January, so it's time to start taking down the Christmas lights. So it's the last of the Christmas lights. We'll be getting those down today. Obviously I'll take that one down from inside. But yeah, so 12th night here on the Homestead. Beef's having a good day. He's having a good 2020, everything's going fine so far. I am of course giving up smoking at the moment, which is sort of a living hell. But yeah, day 5 of being no smoking. I've had about a whole cigarette in those 5 days, because it's really tough. Way tougher than I thought. I've been very angry, not sleeping properly, pains in hands and knees. It's not good. But yeah, we're getting there, and we've got to plant out another Christmas tree. But anyway, guys, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Well, as you can see, we've actually started the first of these projects. So this is the barn that's coming down. All I'm doing is stripping off the roof. We'll be taking the roof off, and then all this mud brick construction will be being destroyed as well, and then hopefully clear it up and get some more growing space back. So the demolition of the barn actually feeds directly into 2 of the other large projects this year, one of those of course being the path. So all of these tiles get broken up, and they'll be turned into this pathway that leads all the way back to the house and out onto the fields. Over here I've started the 3rd of the projects, or 4th of the projects. This is the pond. I'm just laying out a rough size of it to see if I'm happy with where it is. It'll be a long time before I actually start this, so I'm just getting used to seeing if that's where I want the pond. Give you some idea of scale, that's about a 20 metre pole making up the back edge of it, so it's a pretty big pond. But yeah, and of course the fence that I'm replacing is that one that you can see at the front there, and I'll be replacing that using materials reclaimed from the barn that's coming down.